Hey, Ryan, nice stash. Um, Quickly, give me your thoughts on just how you were able to stay in shape and if you feel that much different, if anything, after a 4 month break compared to a normal off season.
Yeah, I mean, definitely at first it was couldn't do much. Obviously on full lockdown for over a month, so it definitely was weird. I mean, like a lot of guys, I got some rollerblades and tried to just stay in shape that way. And my brother has a gym back in Burnaby, so once I got home, he gave me a few weights to use, and that helped out a lot too. And then we've been skating. We were lucky that the rinks, like the smaller rinks, opened up pretty early in BC, so I was able to get out there for about a month and a half before I came to Edmonton and skating out there with a few guys, and also the gym started to open up too later. So for the first bit, it was definitely weird not being able to do anything, but not going anywhere and doing anything. But after a while, kind of got into a normal summer routine.
Okay, next question. Terry Jones. Terry, just check your microphone, and when it's operational, you can go. Go ahead, Terry.
Yes. Can you just describe what it's like, what you've noticed and witnessed with observing Connor so far, and how you're looking forward to playing on his wing compared to how he showed up at camp last year?
I mean, we know what Connor can do. We know what he's capable of. He shows it every time he steps on the ice. But I mean, we had all last week together. There was about 12 of us on the ice, and then a few days before that. But I mean, he's been flying. He looks good. He feels good. I mean, obviously he had a great year last year, but I think after this little break and some recovery, some time where he could actually really work on his fitness and stuff, I think he's from talking to him, I think he's feeling even better. So I mean, it's great. He looks so good. I mean, like I said, we know what he's capable of out there, but when you take a break from seeing guys, I mean, then he comes back and he's flying up. You forget how quick he can go out there.
Next question will be Derek Van Diest. Derek, just wait for your microphone and go ahead, Derek.
Hey, Ryan. I just wanted to ask you about that series with the Blackhawks. It's a short 5-game series. Is there obviously a little different approach than if it were a 7-game series? I know those short series, you got to get into those things right away.
Yeah, I think it's the same mentality. I mean, in a best of 7, you want to start off well, and it's different with home ice advantage. I mean, there's not really going to be a huge home ice advantage, but you always want to start off. You want to get that first win right away, and we know it's going to be intense. Both teams have been off for it's going to be almost 5 months, I think. So it's going to be guys are going to be going right away. There's going to be a lot of energy, and without the fans, we'll have to find ways to to create our own energy, create our own life. But I don't think we should approach it too much different than a best of 7. We got to come out with the mentality that we want to take that game 1 and move on from there.
Next question should be Min Darwal. Min, check your microphone. Okay, go ahead, Min.
All right, thanks. Ryan, 4 months, a break for you guys, a 4-month break. I mean, that's probably unlike any other time you've ever had in your hockey career. What was it like kind of coming back and being on the ice with everybody and just kind of the new protocols that you guys have in place for yourselves?
Yeah, obviously this is unprecedented times. Nobody's been through this before, so it definitely was weird. But like I said before, I did get to go on the ice after a while in Vancouver, and we had some really good skates out there. So that kind of kept me in the mentality of staying in shape and staying in game shape. Obviously, it's not the same. I mean, this scrimmage today that we had was high intensity, and guys were going hard. So you get back into it pretty quick. You don't want to dip your toes in the water. You want to just go full force into it. And I thought we did a good job of getting things going today. I mean, it was maybe a little sloppy, but obviously it's going to be like that after a big break like this. So I thought guys were working hard. So it's good to get back and see everybody and get feeling good again.
Next question for Mark Spector. Mark, go ahead.
Nuge, guys are soccer's trying to play. They lost 2 teams in the tournament. I don't know if you know, the Pittsburgh Penguins sat out 9 guys today. What are your thoughts on coming back in all of this? And are you a guy that's stressed by it at all? Can you put it aside? How do you feel about stepping back into hockey in this whole COVID scene?
Well, I mean, it's weird times. I mean, it's crazy times. I think I didn't know how many. I heard some about Pittsburgh. I didn't know how many guys they sat out today. But yeah, I mean, it's we're all just kind of going with it. We're doing the best that we can here, and I mean, we want to get back playing. So obviously, the players agreed to do this, and now that we're here, I mean, we want to make the most out of it. And obviously, we want to stay safe. You got to be smart before heading into the bubble. I think everybody needs to be smart and limit themselves to kind of the outside world as much as we can, so we're not bringing it into the bubble or anything like that. And obviously we want to stay safe, but we got to put the mentality in that we want to win this and go as far as we can here. And it's going to start it's going to start with that play-in series, so we got to prepare for that.
The next question, and we have 2 questions lined up, so we'll take these 2 questions for Ryan. So Jim Matheson. Jim, go ahead, Jim.
Ryan, question for you. A couple of questions. How did your horse do in Woodbine? And the other question is, how was it different playing with Connor as opposed to Leon?
She ran well. She came 3rd, but it was her first time out there. Didn't give her a whole lot of time to kind of adjust to things out there, but it was fun watching, and she'll get a couple more out there. So see how those go. And I mean, I've played with Connor before. We I mean, we played world championships together. We were together the whole time. We finished, I think, the season before that together and started the next season together. So I know both of their games pretty well. I mean, I should by this point. I mean, played together for a long time now, and they have different styles of play for sure. But I mean, the big thing is be ready for the puck and be ready to find them when they're moving. I mean, obviously Connor has that extremely explosive speed, and a lot of the time I got to get the puck and I got to already think where is he? He's already moving, so you got to be able to find him on the move. So it's they have different styles, but at the same time, I mean, for me, I just kind of got to go out and play my game, and they're both such good players that they can kind of read off of you.
Okay, and final question for Ryan from Tony Brar. Tony, just check your microphone. Go ahead, Tony.
Hey, Ryan, as you guys took to the ice as a team today to open up Phase 3, you guys were greeted with an image on the scoreboard of former teammate Colby Cave. Just wanted to maybe get your thoughts on what that means to you and what that means for the rest of the group moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, we're here with heavy hearts right now. It's obviously difficult to be here without him, and I mean, yeah, like you said, it's up on the scoreboard. It's in our room. It's in our minds. We're playing for Colby. Obviously tragic, and I mean, it's just yeah, it's tough to put into words really. But I mean, we're going to be playing for him and doing the best that we can to bring it home for him.